Hello, Rise Up Visionaries. I'm Susan May, and I'm here to share my journey to inspire you on your journey of unplugging. So today's live is called Modern World, and I have a song for you, and then some ramblings on living in this modern world. So I'm going to jump right into my song. Enjoy. Tell me something, girl. You know what? I'm gonna start over. It's scrolling too fast. You get to see me live here. Figure out my controls. Let's try again. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Oh, oh, I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow. In the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Okay, so the line that jumps out to me every time when I hear this song is the very, very beginning where he says, "Are you happy in this modern world?" And I think this is something that many, many, many of us struggle with, is feeling like there's something more or feeling disconnected, which is amazing because this modern world is just full of connection, right? Full of internet connections and live streams and technology. But that's not the connection that we are longing for. So personally, I believe it's very possible to be happy in the modern world, but it's up to us to make very wise and intentional choices so that we can move every day in a direction where we are getting all the benefits from all this amazing technology and the internet and social media and devices, where we're using it intentionally to get the most out of those things because they can be amazing and beautiful. But we're not letting them use us. We're not letting the technology control our lives, which so many of us, myself included, can get caught in a trap where we are unintentional in how we make our choices and how we live our daily lives. And it's very easy to get sucked into things, and time goes by, and then we feel unsatisfied. We don't feel filled up. And so, yes, I think we can be very happy in the modern world. I think there's many beautiful things about living in the modern world. I don't know if there's any 1883 fans out there. I think my friend Diana is. But 1883, when I watch that show, I'm like, gosh, I am really glad I live in the modern world, because there are things in the past that were a lot worse. We have made some major progress. And I think it's misguided for us to not acknowledge all the good in the world. I know for myself, I tend to have this idealized version in my head of what the world should look like. And I often think back to really far, to like tribal times almost, because I really admire how tribal people were connected to each other with their small communities, how they lived together in support. And I feel like we are missing out on some of those things. And so I think the trick for us is to take the best of both worlds, to take the best of what we've lost from our heritage of being human beings, from our history, and to combine that and to meld it with the modern world. So most of you know that I started an informal, what I'm calling information detox last week, and it's going really well. My main rule is that I can't scroll Facebook. So you will still see me on Facebook. I will still be posting and sharing and commenting sometimes. When I hop on, I often see one post, and if I like that post, I will love it. But I'm not allowing myself to spend lots of time scrolling and scrolling. And it's a huge difference in how I'm spending my time. And so I really believe that taking time for ourselves to detox from all of this information that bombards us constantly is super important. So if you haven't joined me yet, there's no cost, it's not a formal thing, join me. And what you need to do is figure out what habit in your life needs to be changed. I am going to be sharing more and more about this in the coming weeks in my newsletter. I already have several emails already to go out over the next couple weeks to help people find that tricky balance of living in the modern world with technology in a way that feels good for them. So make sure you get over on my email list if you haven't already. I will put a link to download my free guide in the comments. So if you haven't done that yet, it's the 5 steps that you can start taking today. Medical freedom advocates, to get your energy moving, to get on a path to more peace and purpose in your life. And you will be on my email list. And so I'm going to be sharing about this information detox in the next several weeks to a month. I love and appreciate you all so much. I'd love to hear how you're all doing. And as always, I want you to remember, be bold, be brave, be you, because who else is there to be? I'll be back on Wednesday, and I love you so much. Bye.